Hello, welcome to Tutorials with Tori. Today I'm working with Sweet Roll Frostie here in the slushy colorway. Today I'm going to show you a couple techniques from our newest patterns for Frostie, the Marzipan Loop Wrap and the Frostie Stripe Cowl. Now both of these patterns use an eyelet row on the color change rows, so I'm going to show you what to look out for when we're changing colors. So as you can see here, we're about to transition from pink to yellow. So what I'm going to do is finish this row. Now both of these patterns are worked in garter stitch, so you are knitting every row. And once you've made it to the end, you're going to turn, and then we're going to start our eyelets on this row. Now since this is just a swatch, I'm going to keep 2 edge stitches on it, and then we're going to begin our eyelets. So we'll knit 2 together and then yarn over, and we're going to continue to work or knit 2 together and yarn over for the entire row. And what this does, it just provides a fun little row of eyelets on the color change, just for a little extra pizzazz on that part. And I'm going to finish up this row and then I'll join you back here. So I've completed my eyelet row, and now I'm just going to continue in garter stitch, and that is knit every stitch. And you'll continue working in garter stitch until you reach the next color change. So I'm going to finish this row and knit a little more and then show you another technique that we use in the Marzipan Loop Wrap, which is a drop fringe, and it creates a looped fringe. And I'll meet you back here and show you that. All right, now I'm going to show you how we create that drop loop fringe. Now since this is just a swatch, I've worked 2 edge stitches. So what we're going to do when we're ready to bind off, we're just going to knit those stitches, and then we're going to drop them from the needle. And then I'm going to continue on and bind off the remainder of the stitches. So we have those first 2 stitches that we dropped, and then we're just binding off. On the marzipan loop, once you get to the last 5 stitches, you'll also drop them. So you'll have loops on both ends. Now I'm going to finish binding off here, and then I'm going to show you how we drop that fringe. All right, so here I am at the end of the row, and just like I did at the beginning, I am going to drop the last 2 stitches. So that means this right here is going to be my last bound off stitch. So I'm going to cut my yarn and pull that loop up here. And what you can do, if you want, you don't have to worry about weaving this in. You can let it hang out and be part of the fringe. And then what we do, we just unravel. And you'll see it creates loops all along the edge. Just keep unraveling them. And once you're working on a larger project, if it's been hanging out for a while, your yarn may be a little kinky, you can always wash and block it just by laying it flat. You can hit it with a little bit of steam to loosen it up. But there you go. You have your loop fringe. So you get fringe without all the work of cutting yarn and adding it on. And then you just unravel your first stitches as well that you dropped. It's as easy as that. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.